Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Skegness. I am Cash Johnson, your commentator for tonight's matchup between Brandon Perez, who will be representing Skeg Vegas Wrestling, and D'Angelo Reeves, who will be representing Global Pro Wrestling. Let's get this started. The following is a one-on-one Skegness Sanctum match. Making his way to the ring first, representing Skeg Vegas Wrestling at an absolutely staggering 6'11", weighing 558 pounds, being accompanied by his advisor, Jason Goodman, Brandon Perez. Now, Brandon Perez is one big guy, a giant, some would even say. However, he has shown extreme athleticism whenever he has stepped into a wrestling ring. Pulling up his record here, it says he is a 7-time Extreme Hardcore Wrestling Champion and a 4-time weightlifting champion. Needless to say, he will be no pushover tonight. But let's see if his opponent D'Angelo Reeves will stand a chance against him tonight. And his opponent, representing Global Pro Wrestling at a height of 6'6", weighing 271 pounds, D'Angelo Reeves. Now, D'Angelo Reeves is one hell of a guy. He is a former Global Pro Wrestling champion and boxer, but will those punches be able to knock out the much larger Brandon Perez? I'm not exactly sure, but one thing I can be sure of is that this will be one hell of a face-off. Just look at D'Angelo Reeves going to those middle ropes. Both of these competitors are making their Skegness Sanctum debut tonight. Let's see how this will go. These two look fired up tonight. Let's see what happens. The referee telling them to get ready. D'Angelo Reeves runs at Brandon Perez, misses with that flying clothesline. Brandon Perez picks him up, power bomb. D'Angelo Reeves countered that. Brandon Perez counters now. Big elbow drop by Brandon Perez early on in this match. Just stomping, rolled out of the way. Punches by Brandon Perez. D'Angelo Reeves counters. D'Angelo Reeves throws Brandon Perez out of the ring using his own weight against him. D'Angelo Reeves punches Brandon Perez in the stomach, but tries it again, but Brandon Perez kneed him in the face. Fury of punches by Brandon Perez. D'Angelo Reeves counters that. Both of them, Brandon Perez is looking on the ring for something. It's a chair. Brandon Perez has a chair. D'Angelo Reeves sending back a big chair shot to D'Angelo Reeves' head by Brandon Perez. And single leg takedown by D'Angelo Reeves. Just punching Brandon Perez. Oh, D'Angelo Reeves stomping the hand of Brandon Perez, trying to make sure that he can't use that in this match. This gets big boot. By D'Angelo Reeves, setting up for the Kamigoy, but Brandon Perez counters. Brandon Perez setting up Oh my God. Perez slam by Brandon Perez. Oh my God. And Brandon Perez just taunting D'Angelo Reeves. Brandon Perez looking under the ring for something else. Brandon Perez is setting up a table outside of the ring. What throws D'Angelo Reeves into the ring? What's he gonna do with that table? Big boot by Brandon Perez for the second time in this match. Punch. D'Angelo Reeves countered that punch. D'Angelo Reeves grabs Brandon Perez and misses with that charge at Brandon Perez. Punch Brandon Perez in the face. Throws him down to the canvas. Brandon Perez with a single leg takedown this time. Amazing. D'Angelo Reeves counters whatever Brandon Perez had in mind and just uppercutted him. Another big boot by D'Angelo Reeves. D'Angelo Reeves setting up for the Kamigoy. Oh, Kamigoy by D'Angelo Reeves to Brandon Perez. That is not good for Brandon Perez. What is D'Angelo Reeves setting up? It's a submission. Will Brandon Perez tap out? But Brandon Perez goes out behind, counters that submission. D'Angelo Reeves in a powerbomb position. And oh my God. D'Angelo Reeves just got put through a table by Brandon Perez. This powerbomb outside of the ring. Brandon Perez put that chair into the middle turnbuckle. I don't know why. Fisherman suplex by Brandon Perez. It's just absolute. Brandon Perez is just slamming D'Angelo Reeves in this match. Both competitors are outside the ring now. Perez missing with those punches. Counter and an absolute massive clothesline to D'Angelo Reeves. Picks him up. Another uppercut. Knee to the body. Brandon Perez putting him on the barricade. Let's see what Brandon Perez has in mind here. Oh, and a big boot by Brandon Perez to D'Angelo Reeves on the barricade. D'Angelo Reeves seems to be knocked out there. Brandon Perez went inside the ring and broke the count. What's Brandon Perez doing with those steel steps? Oh, Brandon Perez just smacked D'Angelo Reeves in the face with those steel steps and knocked him out. Brandon Perez just knocked D'Angelo Reeves out. Here is your winner by knockout, Brandon Perez. Now, Brandon Perez had a very good debut inside Skegness Sanctum, getting a big win over D'Angelo Reeves. Let's see what effect that has on Brandon Perez's career here in Skeg Vegas Wrestling.